everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about sensory physiology, and I'll be mainly discussing the human eye. So to begin with, we'll talk about the structure of the eye. The structure of the eye includes the cornea, which is the clear front window of the eye that transmits and focuses light into the eye. The iris, which is the coloured part of the eye that helps regulate the amount of light that enters through the eye. The lens is a transparent structure inside the eye that focuses light rays into the retina. The macula is a small area in the retina that contains special light-sensitive cells and allows us to see fine details clearly. The optic nerve is the nerve that connects the eye to the brain. The optic nerve carries the impulses formed by the retina to the brain, which interprets these images. The pupil is a dark centre of the middle of the iris that determines how much light is let into the eye. It changes sizes to accommodate for the amount of light that is available. The retina is a nerve layer that lines the back of the eye, and the retina senses light and creates impulses that are sent through the optic nerve to the brain. The vitreous humour is a clear, jelly-like substance that fills the middle of the eye. Next we have the accessory structures, which include the eyebrow. The eyebrow protects the eyes by providing shade and directs the movement of perspiration from the forehead away from the eyes. Eyelid protects the eyes from foreign objects and keeps the eyes from drying out. The eyelash protects the eyes from foreign objects and helps shade the eyes. The conjunctiva is a mucous membrane which covers the inner aspect of the eyelid and the anterior surface of the eye except the cornea. The lacrimal apparatus, each eye has one of these, and it consists of the lacrimal gland and the structures which drain the secretions from the lacrimal apparatus. Next we have the extrinsic eye muscles. There are 6 extrinsic eye muscles which move the eyeball. 4 of these 6 muscles are named the rectus muscles, and the other 2 muscles are named the oblique muscles. The rectus muscles include the superior rectus, which elevates the eye and turns it medially, the inferior rectus, which depresses the eye and turns it medially, the medial rectus, which moves the eye medially, and the lateral rectus, which also moves the eye laterally. The oblique muscles include the superior oblique, which depresses the eye and turns it laterally, and the inferior oblique, which elevates the eye and turns it laterally. Next we have the visual pathway of the eye, which is axons of retinal ganglion cells from the optic nerve. Medial fibres of the optic nerve cross over at the optic chiasma. Most fibres of the optic tracts continue to the thalamus. The optic radiation fibres connect to the primary visual cortex of the optical lobes, and the other optic tract fibres send branches to the midbrain, initiating visual reflexes. So here we have cones and rods, which are located in the retina. They are also known as photoreceptors and help absorb light. So cones are located in the macula or central area of the retina, and cone cells help us see colour and detail. Similarly, the macula allows us to read and clearly recognise people's facial details such as eye, colour and whether they have freckles. Rods are located in the peripheral or outer area of the retina and allow us to see in poor lighting and give us our night vision. So in summary, how the eye works: the light rays enter the eye through the cornea. The cornea's refractive power bends the light rays in such a way that pass freely through the pupil and opening the centre of the iris through which light rays enter the eye. The iris has the ability to enlarge and shrink depending on how much light is entering the eye. After passing through the iris, the light rays pass through the eye's natural crystalline lens. Light rays pass through a dense, transparent, gel-like substance called the vitreous humour that fills the globe of the eyeball and helps the eye hold its spherical shape. Light rays come to a sharp focusing point in the retina. It is possible for capturing all the light rays, processing them into light impulses through millions of tiny nerve endings, then sending these light impulses through over 1 million nerve fibres to the optic nerve. The pupil is an adjustable opening that controls the intensity of light permitted to strike the lens. The lens focuses light through the vitreous humour that fills the back of the eye and supports the retina. The retina receives the image that the cornea focuses through the eye's internal lens and transforms this image into electrical impulses that are carried by the optic nerve to the brain. No matter how well the rest of the eye is functioning, if the cornea is scarred, clouded or distorted, vision will be affected. The irregular shape of the cornea does not allow it to do its job properly, leading to distortion of the image passed to the retina and transmitted to the brain. And here is my list of references that I've used to make this presentation. Thank you very much.